All right, this is gonna be a workout for the hips and the legs, focusing on the glutes and the hamstrings. First, we're gonna stand up with the feet hip width apart, outer edges parallel. Have a nice bend on the knees and a little bit of tucking of the tailbone so that we can lengthen the spine. Let's go into measuring sticks. Thumbs at the base of the ribs, pinky at the top of the hips. Lengthen the spine. Retract the shoulders. Widen the elbows. We're gonna hinge the hips back so that the knees end up stacked over the heels with a little bit of that bend we added on. So we got long spine, broad shoulders, deep breath into the torso. As you inhale, expand, elevate. As you exhale, try to keep that height. From here, we're gonna hinge the hips all the way back and bring the hips forward. Back up to standing. Check the tucking of the tailbone. Again, hinge the hips back. Keep the toes on the ground and bring yourself back up. Hinging the hips. Find the hamstrings. Find a little bit of glutes. Press yourself up. Keep breathing. Chin in, back of the neck long. We're gonna add to this movement. We're gonna go back with the hinge. Squat down, but keep the knees either stacked or maybe even a little behind the heels as you bring the arms forward. Keep working the knees back. Keep the chin tucked in. Try to lift the torso, chin in, and press yourself all the way up. We're going to hinge the hips. Squat down. Press yourself. Keep working with the knees staying back. If you need a little more base, you can go as wide as the mat. You could even go wider if you want. Hinge the hips back. Wider will allow you to go farther back. Squatting down. Keep the knees as far back as possible. Press yourself up. Hinge back. Press down. Arms are coming forward for counterbalancing. Constantly checking on those knees. Come up. We're looking for the tension first on the hamstring, and then we add in the glutes as we squat. Come up, shake that off. Right foot forward, left foot back, outer edges parallel, ankles straight, hips three-dimensionally aligned, long spine. Measuring sticks to decompress. We're gonna play with hinge, weight goes over the right leg. Bend both knees, try to keep the knees stacked. Press yourself up. So, as I hinge back, my knee stays behind the heel. As I bend both knees, the knee starts to drive over the heel, pressing up. Let's try one more time on the side. Hinge first, weight transfers to the front foot. Bend the knees, press up, and we'll switch. Left foot forward, right foot back, same alignment cues. Feet straight, ankle straight, pelvis in alignment. Decompression of the spine. Breathing here. Into the hinge, hamstring glute. Into the bend, a little bit of quad. Press up. Into the hinge. Into the quad. Press up. One more time. And step forward. Okay, we're gonna go wide with the feet now, as wide as you can. Toes in, heels out. Long spine, Simply hinge the hips back, hinge the hips forward, not all the way, just a little bit. So all the way back, just a little bit forward. All the way back, just a little bit forward. You can think of it as halfway forward, full way back. Two more. And shake that off. Okay, let's go right foot forward again, left foot back. Maybe reaching that left foot a little farther back and a little farther back. Decompressing. Same thing we did earlier. Hinge, bend, straight. Hinge, bend, straight. Hinge, bend, step forward, switch sides. Hinge, bend the knees, straight up. Hinge, bend the knees, straight up. One more, hinge, bend the knees, step forward. Let's come back to our wide stance. Maybe not as wide as the previous one. On this one, what we're gonna do is hinge back, squat down, try to press the knees out to the sides, press forward. Hinge back, squat down, knees out to the side, press forward. Keep it going. Two more. And stand up, shake that off, and we'll go on the ground, face up. If you want to hug the knees into the chest for a moment here, a little side to side. Okay, feet on the ground, bring the knees together, flex the ankle, chin in, press the low back to the ground, core engaged, heels off the ground, and simply trace the heels all the way out, hovering them, barely any weight on the ground, and bring them back. Trying to keep minimal curvature on the low back. So I'm pinning my front ribs down, I'm tucking my tailbone, and then I'm sending the heels all the way out and all the way back. Keep the spine. Just one more. And bring it back. And we'll finish with a crossover twist. So right leg over the left, legs go to the right. Take a deep breath in. Exhale back to center. Reset. And we'll go left over right. Legs go to the left. Take a deep breath in. Exhale back to center, uncross. Just an easy bridge here, feet parallel, press the hips off the ground. Straighten the spine, roll down, and we'll just take a mini Shavasana here. Legs out wide, palms face up. letting the body be heavy. Watching your breath rising and falling. Staying here for as long as you like.